Home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Eli Manning and the New York Giants.
C'est petit nord, ça.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On second down, here's Barkley. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Flash the stick skills on
Nice running.
Then stop
Nice
shy of the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Nigel Bradham brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now they'll throw it with Manning. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Nigel Bradham coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Manning. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Brandon Graham, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Aldrick Rosas now to try the Giants' field goal. This one from 48 yards away. And Rosas puts this one through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3.
My bad for getting sacked on both of those plays. On the full vertical, they had Red Ellison, and then on the slants, I had Red Ellison again. So, yeah.
Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Forced out to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Great job defensively.
Nice.
I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Throwing is Wentz. Flush to his right. He's going to let one fly and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alex.
Let's get it!
The football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Both of them were open.
And here comes
I
the
picked
Giants
one.
offense back out on
It'll
the field.
overcut the defense and
And they're not
rotate.
gonna play
I
this
picked
conservative,
one,
I don't think. They had
and
the
it was
field
the
goal
one
last
going
time, and
deeper,
they're up,
like the one
they're
going further
looking
down
to
the
put a
field.
drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
Got an interception.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time,
That's how you do it.
end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45.
See, that would happen that drive if I did
He's
that
got
too.
his
So,
first catch here
nice.
before
Nice getting
halftime,
that
and it
time.
goes for a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Go 56, 27 to Sam, 27 to Sam.
Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's the
Now
man's.
before this
Oh, that
first
Booker
down
Jr.
play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in
And
the first
man's
half.
with the Z. Like Dragon Ball Z. Let's go Super Saiyan.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Breaks through the contact. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now,
Nice work out these tackles,
We're gonna get a
Saquon.
timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Nice spin move.
And
Nice.
play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Shotgun now for Manning. And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants.
There he is. The man's Odell
Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants add on to their lead.
There he is. The man's Odell Beckham Jr.
Clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Rosas now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And out now come the Eagles. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Great 15, great 15.
A final shot before half for Wentz. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. Gets around him. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know. I
would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than
Nice
that.
tackle, nice tackle.
In this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. Give him 30 yards there. They've really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That catch a rare exception in this game.
And that's a feather in their cap
Defense.
because he's such a tone
You gotta
setter
rotate.
for his team on offense that they try and get him the ball early. And, of course, what comes after that is often. And for them to limit him and him not catch a ball until the second half, it's a big reason why his team is behind on the scoreboard.
On 1st down, Wentz. Buying time to his left. He's going to let one fly for Tate. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt
Nice pursuit
about
on
it.
that play.
In today's
Nice.
NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Wentz. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much...
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jay Ajayi taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are back within a score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Even with the nice move, can't go very
like that
far.
spin move.
Stop short of the 30. Give
That's a
him
nice
3
spin
on
right there,
first
Saquon
down.
Barkley.
It'll set
Amazing.
up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, here's Manning. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. 7 yards.
I'm not sure how you hit on that, but nice holding. I should pass to Ingram.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Manning going to come up on 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And a nice carry there of 15
right there. That was nice.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. To throw on 2nd down. Manning over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A giant 1st down. Manning to an open Beckham. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route. Tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Set. Full 80. Hey, go 56. 27's to Sam. 27's to Sam.
Working from the gun. Manning flushed out right. It's caught. Shepard. And inside the 20 before he
nice
brought
catch.
Down.
Nice.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Fletcher Cox breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. 3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack.
Go full 80. Hey, go 56. 27's to Sam. 27's to Sam.
Operating from the gun. Manning. That is caught at the 7. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, hype. Hey, shout out to Tory K's album coming out yesterday too, our 3rd album, inspired by true events. CBT Naruto, over and out. I listened to it all the way, too, the whole thing. Alright, CBT Naruto, over and out.